In construction, PPE stands for Personal Protective Equipment. It refers to the clothing and gear worn by workers to protect themselves from hazards on site. Common types of PPE in construction include head protection, helmets or hard hats to protect from falling objects or head injuries, eye and face protection, safety glasses, goggles, or face shields against dust, flying particles, sparks, or chemical splashes, hearing protection, earplugs or earmuffs to protect against high noise levels, respiratory protection, masks or respirators to guard against dust, fumes, gases, or lack of oxygen, hand protection, gloves, cut-resistant, chemical-resistant, insulated, etc., to protect from cuts, burns, or chemicals, foot protection, safety boots with steel toes and slip-resistant soles to prevent injuries from heavy objects or punctures, body protection, reflective vests, coveralls, or protective clothing against chemicals, heat, or sharp edges, fall protection, safety harnesses, lanyards, lifelines, and guardrails for working at heights. The goal of PPE is to minimize the risk of injury when engineering controls or safe work practices alone cannot eliminate hazards. In addition to the common PPE listed earlier, there are several other specialized types of PPE used in construction depending on the specific hazard. These include skin protection, barrier creams, aprons, or chemical-resistant suits for protection against harmful liquids or irritants, face masks, shields, full-face respirators for protection against toxic vapors, gases, or welding fumes, welding PPE, welding helmets, goggles, leather gloves, flame-resistant jackets, and welding curtains. High-visibility PPE, reflective jackets, trousers, or bands for work near traffic or heavy equipment. Knee pads and elbow pads, for tasks requiring kneeling or working in awkward positions. Flame-resistant FR clothing protects against fire, electrical arcs, and spark. Chemical splash suits, full-body suits for working with hazardous chemicals. Radiation protection, rare in normal construction, but used near X-ray or radiography work. Lead aprons or shields. Weather protection PPE, insulated clothing, rain gear, sun protection hats, or cooling vests, depending on climate. In short, PPE covers anything worn to reduce risk from site hazards, from basic helmets to specialized gear for welding, chemicals, fire, or extreme weather. In construction, OSHA regulations cover things like fall protection, scaffolding safety, PPE requirements, hazard communication, chemicals, labels, SDS, electrical safety, excavations, and trenching. OSHA stands for the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. It is a U.S. federal agency, part of the Department of Labor, created under the Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1970. OSHA's main role is to set and enforce workplace safety and health standards, provide training, outreach, education, and assistance to employers and workers, inspect workplaces to ensure compliance with safety regulations, protect workers' rights, such as the right to a safe workplace, access to training, and the ability to report unsafe conditions without retaliation. OSHA is the authority that ensures safe and healthy working conditions in the U.S.